and we're talking about the Vox AC30 C2X Blue Bulldog. So what is the Vox sound and how do you know that you are a Vox player? Hey, I'm Brufio, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out my Vox AC30. It's a classic amplifier from way back, but still it's around. People are playing it live in the studio. I want to show you today why I became a Vox player. And I think it's difficult for guitar players to find out what amp player they really are, because for example I never tried a 1959 Marshall, or I never tried a Bad Cat, a 2-Rock John Mayer signature, so maybe I would be a 2-Rock amp guy or a divided by 13 amp guy. I think it goes down to either you order all the amps, play them, or it's destiny and the amp finds you. In my case, the amp found me. And we're talking about the Vox AC30 C2X Blue Bulldog. It's not a 19 somewhat Vox amplifier. It's not an old amp. It's 10 years old. I bought it in 2016. So I want to make the point today, because there are a lot of videos out there showing you why the old Vox amps are the best amps ever made. And today I want to show you this is an amp you can buy right now on Thomann for under 2 grand, depending where you live. If it's in pounds, we are talking about 1,500 used, I think, for way less. The special thing is for this amplifier that it has Blue Bulldog speakers, and this is, I think, a big upgrade to the normal greenback speakers that are in those Vox amps. If you want to know more about the heritage of Vox and the history, then go check out some of the videos out there from Rick Beato or Reg Hall or some guys. I think 5-Watt World will also have a video about the Vox amplifiers. This is more like go buy a new amp, because they are also amazing. best things about this amp is it sounds nice, quiet, but also loud. It has all the features you want, so spring reverb, tube-driven spring reverb. It has a tremolo. I don't use tremolo that much, but it has a tremolo. You can also extend the amp to another cab if you want, so that's also an amazing feature. You can have a foot switch and you can have a dust cover, so this amp can really do it all. You can also buy the AC50, which is way smaller. I don't think that it comes with the Blue Bulldog speakers, but it's also a great amp if you want to use it at home. I personally can make this amp very quiet and still sounds nice. I used it also in the night times and it really always delivers. But of course, if you turn it up and it moves air, then it's really an amazing experience. I would say 90 to 100 decibel is something I'm aiming for, so I don't get a lot of hear damage, but also can experience a loud amp that is really moving me. So these are the features, but not only that, it also has 2 channels. So it has a normal channel and a top boost channel. As I said, with the master volume you can really bring it down. It also has a tone cut, so you can really figure out the sound that you like for your specific guitar. I will play a Les Paul today, but also I will play a Fender Strat and the PRS Silver Sky USA and the SE model, Maple and Rosewood. So we have a variety of sounds. It sounds beautiful when you have just a clean sound, an open, high headroom clean sound, but you can also drive it a little bit or really crank it. It also has an effects loop, so you can decide if you want to have your effects pre or post the amp, the power amp, and it takes pedals amazingly. So as a pedal platform, this amp is really amazing. It really can do it all. You can put a drive in front of it, a fuzz in front of it, delays, reverbs, and the effects loop sounds just killer. So it has all the features you would want. It also doesn't mush out, and I think the Blue Bulldogs really have their part on the precise sound. It doesn't get muddy, it really sounds amazing all the time. I have the thomann side open now, and we just can go through some specs of the amp that maybe I don't know at the top of my head, so we can just scroll a little bit through. So I will put it also in the video description below. It's an affiliate link, and I will add it to the product page for my guitarists, and it will show up then here. So this is it. You can have a look. You can see the foot switch input. We have the effects loop with the return and descent. And you can also bypass the effects loop if you want to put it in front of the amp or don't have anything for the back. On the left side we have the external speaker or the extension speaker, It's really cool, 16 ohm, 8 ohm, you can select it, and it's something that not many amps have, to be honest. So here you can see again the inputs. We have the high, the low in the normal channel, and we have the high and low inputs for the top boost channel. For the normal channel, you have just here the volume control. For the top boost, you have volume, treble, bass. For reverb, you have tone and level. Tremolo, you have speed and depth. And master, you have tone cut and volume. So it's the master volume. It's really also built like a tank. Okay, then some specs. Of course, power 30 watts, AC30, but it's way louder than just 30 watts in my opinion. It's equipped with 2x12 Celestion Blue Bulldog Alnico speakers. It has 3 12 AX7 in the preamp tubes, 4 EL84s in the power amp. For inputs high and low, top boost normal, controls, we done that. We have outputs for external speakers, FX send and return, an impedance selector for 8 and 16 ohm, foot switch, and it weighs 33 kilograms, so almost 34 kilograms. It's heavy, as I said. So here you have the overview again. It's available since June 2005. So even I bought it 11 years later, and now it's almost 10 years old, and it still works, never broke a tube, nothing. The reviews are all 5-star ratings, and I would say they are right. I just want to tell you how I got this amp, and I also bought it from Thomann in 2016, as I said. So I had a band and we were starting to tour. It was my own band with my songs, so it was a headline tour. We played the first show here in Munich, and we had some TV appearances. And I asked my good friend Rob which amp I should get for this tour, because at the time I had the Marshall JVM 410 with a 4x12 cabinet, and it was really loud, and I wanted to have something that is still competing against the drummer and the other guitar and the bass and all that stuff. And we didn't have in-ear monitoring, so we were just old school. All the amps are up, bass amp is up, piano was coming through the speakers, but other than that, drums as well, just in the room. And he told me, because he played Victory V40 and the AC15 in a combo, and also some other amps, but these two he had as a stereo or wet-dry setup. And he told me, if you want an amp that is versatile, clean, crunch, can take pedals for the lead sounds, has effects loops, amazing speakers, then go for the Vox AC30. And then I went on the Thomann page, because I really trust Rob and his opinion, and he said, yeah, go for the Blue Bulldog. It's an amazing upgrade, you will not be disappointed. I ordered it, and man, it was just amazing. It's heavy, I have to say, it's really heavy, but you have the handles, so you can really carry it. And I mean, I was young, so we were a band. We all had to carry the drums, all the amps. So we did it together and it was fine. And now it's sitting here in the studio. But also last year and the year before, I took it out for some gigs with Pietro Basile, and it just never disappoints. At one point, I just went straight into the amp, reverb from the amp, and I backed down the guitar to have a clean tone and turned it up to have a crunch or the lead tone. It's really everything I need. And sometimes I forget about it. I play my other amps, the Victory or the Marshall or the Hiwatt. But yesterday when I put it up, turned it on and put the pedals on, the sound was just so good. I have to say, maybe it is the best amp that I own or ever owned. And even though I made the Tone King Imperial Mark II video some weeks ago, I think, in my opinion, the sound from the Vox is more what I want to have, even though it's an amazing amp as well. But yeah, I think the Vox takes the pedals a little bit better, just my opinion. Reverb. Nice reverb, long tail. And now let's go from the low channel. So I'm now in the normal channel, and now we are in the top boost channel, and now this is all active. Let's put the treble, middle, bass, everything in the middle. Tone cut. Let's see what the top boost does. Yep, it's brighter. Very cool. So now let's overdrive it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's check out the tremolo. It can do it all. So now put it in the high. Golden reverberator. Drum and legs. Lay and golden reverberator and legs. Tone cut all the way down, all the way up, back, middle position, all the way up, back to, let's say, 11 o'clock. Alright, so that's the tone control. Tone cut control. So let me know what you think about Vox amps. In the last years they had also some problems. People complained about it not be that good anymore as they were in the past when they made in the UK maybe, or now they are made in China or whatever. I have to say, this amp, I can just speak for this amp with the Blue Bulldog speakers, the Vox AC30 C2X, it will not disappoint you. It also looks, can we talk about the looks? It looks so amazing. If you put it in your living room, it's just a nice piece of furniture and not like maybe a big swooshy amp with a 4x12. I love it. Recording it just with the SM57, a little bit on the edge of the cone, it delivers. So let me know what you think. Go to brufiomusic.com/guitar. I made some camper profiles, also with the Vox AC30. I combined it with the V40 Deluxe, so you have a nice clean and some crunch tones. I also put in some pedals, Tube Screamer, TS10 and stuff like that. So we get the presets for free, and also for Neuro DSP plugins like the Mateus Asado or the Tone King Imperial, there are some presets. Check it out, and in the future, if I will update stuff, you will get notified via email. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like and comment down below. What is your favorite amp and why? I want to know what the best amp is. The tone search is never over, but with this you can be pretty happy.